Once upon a time, in a land filled with lush green forests and rolling hills and shimmering waterfalls, lay a secret haven called Dino Downs. But Dino Downs wasn't just any dinosaur town. It was home of dinosaurs who loved to dance. They weren't ordinary, everyday dinosaurs. They were the dazzling dinosaur disco crew. Every weekend, they gathered at a secret clearing in the heart of Dino Valley to throw the most spectacular dance parties. The leader of the dazzling dinosaur disco was Disco Rex, a charismatic and energetic Tyrannosaurus, Rex with neon scales that sparkled in the sunlight. Disco Rex loved to organize exciting events for all the dinosaurs in the valley, and the highlight of every month was the Grand Disco Party. One sunny day, Disco Rex gathered his crew, Twinkletooth the Triceratops, Sparklesaurus the Stegosaurus, and Bubbly Brachio the Brachiosaurus. They huddled together in the clearing surrounded by the towering ferns and brainstormed ideas for the upcoming dazzling dinosaur disco. "I think we need something extra special this time," suggested Twinkletooth, flipping her frills with, "You're right, Twinkletooth. Let's make it the most dazzling disco ever," exclaimed Disco Rex, his tail swaying to an imaginary beat. The dazzling dinosaur disco crew decided to create a magical dance floor that would light up with every step. They gathered glow-in-the-dark rocks, shimmering leaves, and fireflies to make the dance floor sparkle like a starry night. As they worked tirelessly, a curious little dinosaur named Dazzle the tiny Triceratops approached. Dazzle had heard about the legendary dazzling dinosaur disco and wanted to join in on the fun. "Hey there, Dazzle. Would you like to help us create the most dazzling dance floor ever?" asked Sparklosaurus, extending a friendly tail. Dazzle's eyes widened with excitement, and she eagerly joined the crew. The sun dipped below the horizon, and the dazzling dinosaur disco crew worked through the night, putting the finishing touches on the magical dance floor. Finally, the big day arrived. The sun rose, and the Dino Valley buzzed with anticipation. The news of the dazzling dinosaur disco had spread, and dinosaurs from all corners of the valley gathered at the secret clearing. When the dazzling dinosaur disco crew revealed the magical dance floor, gasps of amazement echoed through the valley. On the full moon, the jungle floor transformed into a dance floor of epic proportions. The glow-in-the-dark rocks lit up in a mesmerizing display of colors, and the shimmering leaves cast a magical glow. Disco Rex stood on a rock, the DJ of the day, and shouted, "Welcome, everyone, to the most dazzling disco in Dino Valley. Let's dance our hearts out." The valley erupted in cheers as the dinosaurs danced under the glittering stars. Twinkletooth twirled gracefully, Sparklesaurus stomped his feet to the beat, and Bubbly Brachio swayed her long neck like a disco queen. Dazzle the Dimetrodon, usually shy and reserved, found herself caught up in the rhythm. As the music pulsed and the dinosaurs boogied, Dazzle couldn't contain herself any longer. She tiptoed onto the dance floor, her heart pounding like a tiny drum. At first, she danced in the shadows, her movements shy but full of joy. But then, a gust of wind caught her moonstone headband, sending it flying across the dance floor. Rexy, ever the grump, spotted it first. He lumbered towards the headband, ready to snatch it and add it to his collection of shiny things. Dazzle panicked. She knew Rexy wouldn't appreciate the delicate craftsmanship of her headband, not like she did. With a burst of courage, Dazzle danced right in front of Rexy, her tiny horns held high. She spun, she twirled, she shimmied with all her might, creating a whirlwind of scales and sparkles. The other dinosaurs stopped to watch, mesmerized by her tiny performance. Rexy, momentarily stunned by Dazzle's moves, forgot about the headband. He watched, his grumpy frown slowly melting into a surprised smile. He even tapped his foot to the beat, a tiny tremor in the earth that echoed the rhythm of the music. And then something magical happened. The other dinosaurs, inspired by Dazzle's bravery, joined in. They danced with her, stomping, twirling, and shaking their prehistoric booties with newfound joy. The disco magical dance floor brought joy and laughter to the hearts of every dinosaur in Dino Valley. Rexy, No longer the grump, even let out a mighty roar that sounded suspiciously like a laugh. He scooped up Dazzle's headband and gently placed it back on her head, a silent apology for his earlier grumpiness. From that night on, Trixie became the heart and soul of the dazzling dinosaur disco. Her courage showed everyone that dancing wasn't about size or strength, but about joy, expression, and letting loose. Every full moon, the dinosaurs gathered, not just to dance, but to celebrate Trixie, the tiny Triceratops who taught them that even the smallest spark can ignite the biggest disco party. From that night on, the dazzling dinosaur disco crew noticed something extraordinary happening. The magic of the dance floor began to spread beyond the clearing, illuminating the entire valley. Even the trees seemed to dance along with the dinosaurs, their branches swaying to the infectious beat. The dazzling dinosaur disco became a legendary event, and the magical dance floor became a symbol of unity and joy in Dino Valley. Every dinosaur, big and small, learned that when they danced together, they could create something truly dazzling. And so, every month, the dazzling dinosaur disco continued to light up the valley, with testament to the power of music, friendship, and a little bit of Dino funk, bringing happiness and laughter to all. The dinosaurs of Dino Valley had discovered the magic of friendship and the power of a dazzling disco dance. And they lived happily ever after, dancing under the twinkling stars of their enchanting home, and remembering that all you need is a good beat and a brave heart to light up the night.